Okay. Audio should be working. See if this audio is working. Okay. Oh my god, it's working. I've got audio. And it sounds half decent. Nice, nice, nice. That's what we like. Alright, hopefully I'm not too loud. I'm gonna go in here and some Photoshop and have some fun with making thumbnails. Woohoo. Let's see, new file, 1910, 1080. And let's see what we got here. I need grids. Let's see. Guides. New guide. Vertical. Wait a minute. No, it's not it. I'm close. And layout? Yeah. There we go. That's what I normally use. Um, now I need the images. I got a pretty wide selection of images from the video that I could use for this. Is what I normally do. I'll just kind of take, well, with this style video, if I'm not shooting with my DSLR or I'm not just taking a picture of the thing on the ground or something, I'll just take screen grabs from the video timeline and plop them in a 1x3 grid and kind of call it a day, but wouldn't take all through the whole thing. I thought it took more. Yeah, it did take more grabs than that. Let's drag these in here. Oh yeah, I gotta make the these things, whatever they're called. What's this window? Get out the way. Wait, my grids are gone. Hello? The heck? Bit rate's too low. Let me see if I can increase that. Oh, no, bit rate's like way too high. Thought that was something I could lower the fly. What are you telling me? Lower than recommended bit rate. What do you want from me? This is supposed to be like 10K. I'll make it 10K. In, I mean, it looks fine through the preview window. See? It's just Photoshop. Yeah, my guides. I would like this back. Thank you. And it's not drawing shape. But because this thing, oh, I gotta click OK. All right, whatever. You can tell it's been a while since I've used Photoshop. Let me put these things in here. I used to work in Photoshop like all the time. And then my job became not so creative. So, all right, got our thing here. All right, I'll adjust the bitrate thing later, YouTube. Thanks for complaining. I think I can just drag these in here. No, it puts them in there. Hold on. Should be able to just drag them wherever I want to initially. Maybe not. Uh, cancel. Let me just put these all in a folder so y'all can at least see what I'm doing. think that's all of them. Okay. I'll move them over here. All right, let's see. Which one do I want to be the center? Um, I really don't know. I should make this a little bit larger. Because y'all can't see anything. Okay, that's as good as we're gonna get. Which one is the center? Hmm. I thought about making this one the center. And Chai is like placed perfectly. And you can still see the mess of the shoes on the ground. And you got a little preview of the SL3s too. One thing that's important is that like the right products show up in the right spots, I guess. Or no, like the only thing that's important is that all the products show up in the thumbnail so that people know they're what they're getting into. Uh, sorry, this like YouTube's being extremely annoying. They're like, you don't have enough bitrate, you don't have enough bitrate. I'm trying to ignore it, but it's so hard to ignore. Um, I will just simply hide that Chrome window so I'm not seeing that and being distracted. Everything should be fine. Everything has looked fine so far. Yeah. Did I make a change? The display. Okay. Yeah, everything looks fine. I'm not worried. Really. Okay. Enough about that. Back to the stuff over here. Um, I don't know. I'm not in love with that being the center, but I'll tolerate it for now. Which other one? I like this. But I had a feeling that was going to be too narrow. But you know what? That kind of works. It just doesn't, compared to my other ones where I'm like standing at a distance, it's not every day I make this style thumbnail and I'm like standing super close to it. So I don't know. That may not be the way to go here. Let me zoom in a little bit too. So I can see better. What else we got? The PT4s. There's one where I was holding them up. Where is it? I was holding them up. It was a really nice image. What thing at? Did I not grab it? That no, this can't be it. No, that's not it. I kind of like that though. Dang it, that's a bit of an issue because oh wait, I'm dropping frames like crazy. But right. what this thing wants me to do. I will change it once more. Oh, did I ever click apply? I don't think I applied my changes. They moved the apply button on OBS. It's harder to see now. Okay. I don't know. I'll try to roll with it and maybe watch it back and just see what happens. But I'm green on my end. At least it appears so. Could just be YouTube's issue. I don't know. Oops. That back. Hmm. Dang it. Yeah, that's an issue with the pants not showing up here because I can only pull that up on my external drive and I'm using all of my ports to do the stream. So got to find the video and then grab it from there. My exported video. Find it. Here it is. Multiple. Then what we can do here, scroll through. Like right here. Can I scrub? Can. I don't think that was the one though. There's another one where I held it up. Oh yeah, right here. Ah, damn it. But dude, is there any way I can connect my drive? Don't think there is. Is there any crazy chance that I can open up Final Cut and it will show me that frame? Nope. Man, I like that frame. How did it not save? All right, here's what I gotta do. I gotta disconnect the mic for like a second. The only other option. So I'm gonna mute and be right back with the audio, but I will still be here. Hello? All right. Smooth. Audio's back. Yeah, I only have so many USB-C ports on my computer, so Let's see. Where's that beautiful frame I just captured? Let's put you here. And it's like I like the center frame, but now I want to stand up. Let's see what I got. So I got one with the SL3s. I got one with the PT4s. I want one where I can see the mess on the ground. Well, I mean, I guess the SL3 one I can see the other shoes on the ground. What about one of these? What if I put you here? Yeah, and I put the SL3s in the center. I really like this shot though. It just doesn't fit with the other two, unfortunately. So, and let's find the SL3 one. Okay, I can live with this. Get you centered. It stop moving it like right as I lift my fingers. Come on, trackpad. Okay. Um, that seems balanced. Maybe a slight scale here. I'm gonna turn the guides off real quick. I can remember how. Where you at? Where you at? Nope. That's good. You can't be shrunk. So I need to make you large. And then you're almost there. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Feet look fine. Everything looks centered. All right, Seth, what's up? Howdy. Love your vids, and always look forward to the new ones. I really appreciate it, Seth. I try my best. Well, I shouldn't say that. I should say I don't try at all, right? I should say I don't really take it seriously, which I try not to, but I have a lot of fun making these. And it's really cool to see like people get something out of it. It's just so interesting to me. But yeah, thank you so much. And sorry if my mic's a little bit loud. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But welcome, 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 welcome. Just doing the thumbnail. I think I got the images I like. Now I want to do just some slight editing. So what I need to do here is flatten. Actually, I don't think I need to no, I do need to flatten. Flatten, unlock, and get in our filter. And you all can see my basic photo editing workflow. Camera roll. And let's see, I shouldn't have to worry about any profile here. Brush the highlights. Here we are with this. I think that's fine. Exposure. Just a little bit. Okay, cool. Whites. I can go down a little bit. Relax. Go about right there. That AB, AB. Okay, cool. I sound super confusing right now. I used to be professional photographer, like sports photographer. Um, and I used to like edit hundreds of photos at a time like this. I'm sure there's better ways to edit stuff, but I'm kind of stuck in my ways in that sense. I don't want there to be too much contrast on my face. It's not the easiest with this unnatural lighting, but be fine. Let's smooth it out a little bit with some shadow. Then people can see more of the clothing. You know what? Like that a lot. Bring that out a little bit more and flatten you out and bring you down. It looks real nice. It's like I want it to be improved. I don't want it to be obvious that, hey, I made some edits to this. I know some people are gonna like throw like a whole bunch of effects on their thumbnails. I try to keep the thumbnails looking pretty authentic to like the actual video itself, and I do like no color grading or like any effects to my videos whatsoever on purpose, kind of, because I want it to be like really familiar with how like a iPhone camera or the cameras will like, because if you use like any like mobile device, right, and you're like shooting stuff on your phone, you know how your phone's going to interpret the colors and everything like that. So I try to keep things super unedited on my end, as far as videos go, so people can relate to so people have like a good understanding of the colors, the contrast, the shading of stuff, um, all in the name of familiarity. So um, there's really not much else I think I need to add here, except for a vignette. I usually add a vignette. Um, there's one thing I like to do with these. Also, I maybe should not have flattened the image if I'm going to do what I want to do next. But whatever. Um, I want to make it cooler or warmer. Maybe a slight bit cooler. I think that's perfect. Right at -1. Drop the saturation, raise the vibrance up a bit, then bring saturation back up. I think that's fine. Okay, hands off. Some people be doing way too much in the thumbnails for real. I know, right? Like, this is as complex as my thumbnails get. I told myself when I started this channel that I'm, well, if you look at my really, really early videos, like 3 years ago, I used some text there, but even then I was minimal. I think there was like a certain point in time where I made like a fancy thumbnail for the skateboard stuff, and I was like, you know what, this is way too much. It's not worth it, and I hate the way it looks. So I'm just not gonna do it anymore. So I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit more. Um, so yeah, I should not have flattened the image because I like to make the sides darker than the middle. There is a way around that, and it's super ghetto. I'm simply going to drag a box over over the thirds and increase the opacity. Well, decrease the opacity, but quick and easy. Um, I'm really sorry if I'm loud. I made this mic setup to where I only need to like basically whisper for you to hear me. But when you get me on the stream with a mic, dude, I could be a little bit loud. So my bad. Um, Cool. You there. Make sure there's no stroke. Whoa, hold on. Crap. Dude. Right. There's a fix on my site that I had to implement. If y'all don't know, I'm a product owner for a very big website. And that's like my full-time job and everything. And like little interactions like that where you're like clicking on a slider and you accidentally continue um to move or interact with an element where you don't intend to. I wrote like a Java fix for that, like a hot fix. Like the management wanted it done in like the next hour instead of assigning it to my dev team. That's just like part of what I do. One little portion of it. There we go. Let me look at reference. I need to look at another one of my videos to see how dark I get them. I think this is about as dark as I make them. Let's see what we got here. YouTube is being really weird today. Oh wow, I don't make it hardly dark at all. Almost like a filter rather than darkening. Okay. All right. And man, I cannot wait to get this house, y'all. And then I'm gonna make sure the lighting's perfect. Natural lighting, filming more in the daytime. Can't wait. Oh, sorry about my voice. My drinking water is pretty important. Um, yeah, I think we're good here. I think we're good here. I'm thinking about a vignette. Nah, let's not do that. All right, file. Voice. Is it export? Yeah, export as. JPEG full quality. Desktop. Call it whatever the heck I want. Export. Throw that thing in there. All right. That's the stream. First stream back with audio in a very long time. So hopefully I can do this a little bit more. Fine tune this microphone. There was one setting that I couldn't find on here that I wanted. So make sure I get that back. But yeah, quick one. Thanks for watching as always. Or soon. See y'all.